Welcome to F1 with DRS. I'm Dak Shepard. I'm joined by Matthew Collins and Charlie Curtis. Jethro is, what was his excuse? He's in
Stuck
Italy?
in Italian security.
Oh.
Well, security line at the airport. He's not in trouble yet.
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 So he's traveling.
Yeah, he's got some car stuff.
But you were just inquiring, Matt, about my despicable dip cup, which I've written poison on and death to make sure nobody accidentally grabs this. If you grab this old, gross, dented up
Something's
thing,
up.
it's kind of on you.
The metal is a good one because it looks like it's been used.
Yeah, it looks like it's from the Civil War or something.
Yeah. I remember years ago when I smoked cigarettes, I was ashing for like a party night into a Mountain Dew old small bottle.
Yeah.
And I definitely ended up taking a swig of it. And it was...
I've done far more of that, drinking a Bud Light bottle with 6 cigarette butts in it.
Yeah.
Or even just one because people are walking by and just dropping it in there.
Sure,
It's so common. Yeah.
I can taste that taste so specifically in my mind right now. Cigarettes and beer in one sip.
But preferable to
Dip.
spit.
Dip. Yeah.
It's the viscous nature of it.
Well,
Really,
Hey.
For anyone that's eating breakfast this morning listening.
Cheers.
I think we should run through the incredible, bountiful Thanksgiving we all had.
It was a great weekend.
Right?
Such
We were
bounty.
lucky enough to share. Well, actually, I'm going to go back a day before that because Jethro was staying at our house until Wednesday. And he and I took a hike. I think I told you guys. We took a hike to the very tippity top of Griffith Park, which turned out to be 6.5 miles round trip.
Wow.
And it was so fun. I got to say, I've had a couple experts on that have said the very best thing a human can do is take a walk with a friend because you're getting 2 things out of it. You're getting the exercise and then you're getting like the companionship and chatting. And I will say these hikes, they bring out some good chats. I mean, you're out there for 2.5 hours. Stuff's going to come up. I just got to say, I just enjoy his friendship so much.
Yeah.
It feels very star-crossed lovery because how on earth would I have ever met Jethro in real life if not for being on Top Gear?
You wouldn't.
No, he's in England. I'm here. And there's something about him to me that feels very reminiscent of a childhood friend. Like I just click very well with him. And I just found myself being kind of charmed at the notion we're friends at all on this hike. I'm like, look at us. We like met on a blind date. You auditioning to be on this show. And now 3 or 4 years later, you live at my house. We're taking a hike. It's pretty great. So my love to Jethro, should he make it through this Italian security line he's in. Okay, but anyways, Thursday was the big day.
It's the best.
It's really good.
I had to do a lot of shuffling, some family plan shuffling to make sure, because it's important for me to be there for Thanksgiving. I love it. Of all the holidays, it's the one that I selfishly enjoy the most. Like Christmas, I love for the kids. I love that they love it so much, especially them. But for Thanksgiving, it's the one that I love, like personally, selfishly.
It's kind of the ideal holiday because smartly, it gets kicked off so early, which I love.
Yep.
You know, a lot of these parties you plan, even Halloween, I was thinking last night in bed, because Halloween's also a very good holiday, but it's always on a school night and it's, you know, you arrive at best case 4 or 5 p.m. I was saying to the girls last night as we were falling asleep, I said, you know, inevitably Halloween is going to fall on a Saturday and we got to go hard. Start at 9 a.m. for festivities before the hayride. But at any rate, that's one of the reasons I love Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Is you get a whole day.
Well, Thanksgiving, I think we got to your house at 12:30-ish.
Yeah, a little late.
Several times. Yeah, a little late.
Half hour late.
I was doing some last-minute stitching. But several times throughout the night, I looked at my phone thinking it had to be so late, and it wasn't. It just wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, we were there all day and night, it felt like, and we left at 8:30.
I know.
It felt like we'd been there forever.
It felt like everyone left at 11, but everyone left at 8:30.
And we did so much.
And I hate the time change, but I kind of like it on that day.
Yes. It really extended that day.
Because come 6 o'clock, you're like, my God, it's got to be 10.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
It's 6 p.m.
Yeah.
There was so much fun stuff. We played spades in the daytime before we had an axe throwing tournament.
Yep.
Which you were victorious in.
That's right.
So we had a pairs axe throwing tournament. Let's be clear, this is the one from Costco that sticks into the plastic pins. But Don't let that dissuade you from getting one, because in general, and we talked about this
Quite
a lot.
fun.
Whatever that pin prong system usually suck.
Yes.
Like nothing sticks in there. And this was awesome.
Yeah. Back to drinking. When I would play the darts with the plastic tip, it's mildly frustrating.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But this, if you throw it right,
Yeah.
it's going to stick.
Yep.
So Lincoln had set up a full, like a March Madness grid,
Bracket
system. Thank you. And then the couples were in teams, although your team was Monica.
Yeah, Monica.
Yeah. So there's a little funny business there.
Yeah,
you didn't
yeah,
end
yeah.
up with your wife.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Which could be good or bad.
Who knows?
Who knows? So the axe throwing tourney was great.
Very great.
It was so fun. There were lots of surprises. I think the most honorable mention would have to be Molly.
She
Unbelievable.
was crushing it.
She was an assassin.
Maybe
Yeah.
the best thrower.
I think so. Although Charlie will probably dispute that. You got there.
Yeah, we
You-
won.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won. So
That says
you can only
everything.
really speak to the best team. But
And then we had the meal. The meal was fantastic. It was leisurely. There was laughing. There was merriment. There was fellowship. And then this thing that Lily has invented called Secret Turkey.
Yeah.
You are assigned somebody that you have to get a present for, or write a poem for, or write a song.
more or less make something.
You got to make something.
Yeah.
And then you have to say what you're grateful for before you present it. And it goes youngest to oldest.
Yep.
I'm the second last person in a group of 28, for whatever that's worth. Thank God Eric's there.
Yeah, at least you're second last.
God, thank God. God bless you, Eric.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's pretty rough. Because by the time I get up, people are, they've had a long, it's better be a showstopper because
Some
everyone's already seen
15-minute
Little extra
TV
pressure.
commercials. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly, last year, famously, probably will go down in infamy, is when asked what Wilder was grateful for, he said eggs and bacon.
Yep.
Yeah. And I was hoping there would be some evolution of that this year, like maybe pancakes would be in the mix.
No, he just went life.
Yeah, he
Life.
went live. It really sums it all up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, we all gave each other presents, and then Charlie had been assigned me, and Charlie made. I mean, explain how you did this.
So I made a, what do you call it, a romper?
Yeah,
A onesie?
a onesie romper short pant.
Yeah. But I had the idea. So I started to have all these blankets that are just kind of outdoor blankets. So I went into the garage and cut one up. Like, this will be my test fabric. That was
Your
that
template?
gray. Yeah. So I did a simple one, folded it in half, cut, sewed down the side. That was fine. I'm like, all right, now I got to do the real one. So I went to the fabric store.
Joanne Fabric?
Joanne, yeah.
Yeah, she's dependable.
She is.
Yeah.
And
Never been, but I know if I needed fabric, I'd go straight to Joanne.
too much. It's way too much.
Yeah,
because
for
I
you, I
spent
bet it's
an
a-
hour and a half
I bet it was a
walking
nightmare.
around, looking at every print, feeling everything, stretching I mean, it was overwhelming.
Can I sidebar for half a second that when you and I were driving back from Vegas last week, we had a conversation about whether or not you'd want to be the president. And I said I would not want to at all. And you said you'd very much want to. And I said, you realize it's a job of just making decisions like hundreds a day.
Yeah. It would be overwhelming. And then I got to it. I grabbed a pair of shorts and folded them in half, made a little template and stitched 4 panels for the pants, then connected it to the same thing for a tank top. And
Unreal. There's more work that went into it than I would have guessed. I guess in some way I thought you could fold the entire thing over
that's what I
in
did
one
with that
piece.
gray one.
Okay. and
That's why that one's a little, it's, yeah. I did that for the first one.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a gray one and a green one.
The green one took me way too long.
That one looked labor intensive. And it fits.
It hugs things.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you remember the Fruit of the Loom characters and there was the big purple grape?
Yeah.
I imagine if I got in the purple grape outfit, that's how the green one fits. But the gray one fits, a glove isn't even tight enough to say as an analogy.
No.
And the gray one's nice. The gray one's tight.
Yeah.
I had to shove myself
Shimmy in there.
into the
Yep.
gray one.